Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is depth perception. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using articles from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these articles a while ago, and the world has completely changed since then. If I encounter something as I'm reading that needs to be updated, I will interrupt myself and give you the most recent information. And then at the end, I'll do a summary of what's going on in relation to what's happening in the world today. Depth perception. When I was about 7 or 8, I remember looking at my classmates and thinking that some were more three-dimensional than others. What I meant was that some were deeper people and then some were more on the surface. When I was in high school, I became friends with someone who was lesbian and later with someone who was gay. And I remember thinking they were more three-dimensional because of what they'd had to go through to realize who they were. When I was 22, I went through clairvoyant training, learning to look at people as spirit manifesting through a physical body. It's always surprised me at the start of readings, after I'd gone into trance and opened my eyes to talk, that the person across from me would be crying. And they wouldn't be particularly sad or troubled to begin with. I realized that they weren't used to being seen as spirit, acknowledged for who they really were. My act of shifting perspective instantly connected with them and moved them to tears. Depth perception is more than just looking at people. It's also the ability to look at situations, to see the multiple layers of what's really going on. And it's the ability to pull back as well, to retract one's focus from staring at a tree trunk and seeing the entire forest. A technique that I've taught in classes is called corner of the room. You start by sitting in a chair with your feet flat on the floor and your eyes closed. You take a breath and release tension and acknowledge the feeling of being within your body. Then you open your eyes and pick a back corner and close your eyes and imagine going there and notice what it's like in the corner of the room. Notice the difference of being outside your body. And then when you're ready, you come back into your body and feel the difference there and open your eyes. You might have to do this several times for it to become comfortable and real. What this accomplishes is some space from your physical body and emotions. It gives you the perspective of spirit outside form. It's a helpful break if you're having a too intense growth period. You can do this for your life as well. Imagine looking down as if you're above a movie set and you're one of the players in the scene. You can instantly have intuitive awareness about yourself, the other actors, and even the whole show. I invite you to think about how you view your life and the people around you. Do you see things on the surface, or do you acknowledge that more is going on underneath? Can you step outside your personal drama and see the entire movie set? Try this over the next week and notice how it changes things. And please leave a comment below because I love to read your comments. So corner of the room is a really great technique for giving yourself a break from the emotion in the moment. I think we do a lot of doing things to kind of space out or numb out, like, Netflix or having a drink or playing a video game. And going to the corner of the room is a way of still staying connected and present, close to your body, and having a bigger awareness of what's going on, and then coming back to your body. So you're not abandoning your body to get away from the uncomfortable feeling, but it's just giving yourself a bigger viewpoint. So actually, I also have a technique that helps for the same thing. It's called the Skybox technique, and you can access it for free below. So I will also say we are all multidimensional beings. It's just that we're not always acting multidimensionally. We have a body personality that's attached to our physical form, but that's not who we really are. We really are consciousness with a greater awareness in the world. And it really depends on who you're letting drive the bus or ride the horse. So when you're operating as your body personality, you're going to want things to stay the same. You're going to cling to old and outdated and antiquated ideas, actually things that are patently not true, but just reinforce the limitations and density of this reality. And when you're aware of yourself as consciousness, you have an expanded view of the world. You're more open to new things changing because as consciousness, you're all about change. So if you want to know more, go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, where I have individual sessions where I take a look at you as consciousness manifesting in your body, and I give you information about what's going on in your life today. And I can also answer any of the questions that you might have and even help you with some energetic changes. If you want to learn how to do this for yourself, go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I have a coaching special that is tailor-made just for you. I work with you one-on-one, and I also give you specific consciousness techniques to help you transform your life. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Morning Musings.